Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in today's video, we will learn how to instantly create WhatConverts lead from new Shopify orders. So now let's say that whenever a new order is placed in Shopify, then automatically with the details received, you wish to create it as a lead in WhatConverts. So now how we will be performing this integration between these two applications? For that we will be using Pabbly Connect, where our trigger application will be Shopify and our action application will be WhatConverts. So to learn how we set up this automation, follow me through the screen. In this video, we will learn that how you can instantly create WhatConverts lead from new Shopify orders. So here, whenever a new order is placed in Shopify, then automatically with the details received, you want to create a lead in WhatConverts. So here, we will send the data from Shopify to WhatConverts. So to set up this integration, we need to sign into our Pabbly Connect account. Or if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button, and at the time of account creation, you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I will click on sign in. Now this is the all applications page by Pabbly Connect. So we will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now. So this is my dashboard, and to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side and click on this create workflow button. And now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. I have named it as instantly create WhatConverts lead from new Shopify orders, and now I will click on create. So as I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. Trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire integration will depend. So the trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So basically action is the response of your trigger application. So moving to the trigger window, as the title suggests, that is to create WhatConverts lead from new Shopify orders. So as my trigger application, I will be using Shopify. So I'm searching for it, and here it is. As I've selected my trigger application, now moving to the trigger event, that will be new order. That means this trigger will start working whenever a new order will be placed. So I will click on that. And now over here, you can see a webhook URL is provided. So read this help desk given carefully. This webhook URL will act as a bridge to connect Shopify with Pabbly Connect. So now I will take you to my Shopify account, and over here we need to go to settings, and now in settings we need to go to notifications. Under notification you will find webhooks, so I will click on create webhook to create a new webhook. So over here in this add webhook box, the event will be order created. So let me search for it. Over here it is given as order creation. The format will be JSON, and over here we need to paste the URL from Pabbly Connect. So I will just copy it, and now I will paste the URL over here. Moving on to the webhook API version, this will remain the same, and now I will click on save. So you can see that the webhook is saved successfully. Now I will just close this, and moving back to Pabbly Connect, you can see now that this webhook is waiting for a response now. That means we need to create our order in our Shopify account. So now let me take you to my Shopify store. Here it is. Under the catalog section, you can see the products. So over here, I want to buy this phone, so I'm selecting it. And now I will just simply click on buy it now. And over here, I need to mention the details for a smooth checkout. So I will just mention them. I have mentioned the checkout details, and you can see that the mobile price is 10,000 and the quantity is 1. So I will click on continue to payment. So now I need to fill the payment details. So these will be the dummy details over here. So I am selecting it, and the expiration date will be 10/23. Mentioning a dummy security code, and now I will click on pay now. So as I have placed my order, so over here in Pabbly Connect, you can see that the response is received. You can see at what time it was updated at, along with some other details. So you can see the customer ID, the first name, and you can see the email ID along with the billing details. So that means that the order purchase details are successfully captured over here in Pabbly Connect. Now moving forward with the next step. So over here, I need to select my action application. So as the title suggested, that was to create WhatConverts lead from new Shopify orders. So now in my action application, I will be using WhatConverts. So I'm searching it over here, and here it is. So after selecting my action application, moving to the trigger event, that will be to create a new lead. So I'm selecting it. After selecting my action application and the action event, now I need to connect WhatConverts with Pabbly Connect. So I will simply click on connect. And here, if you have an existing connection, you can go with the same, or you can simply add a new connection over here. So now to add a new connection name, you need to mention the API token, and you need to mention the API secret key. For that, I will take you to my WhatConverts account. So over here in Control Center, we will go to our master account and go to Show Settings. And now we will go to Master Integrations. So in Master Integrations, you can see that the option of API keys is given over here. So we will click on View Details. These are some existing API keys that were created before, but to generate a new API key, you need to click on this Generate API Key button. And as you do that, a new API key is generated. So this is the API token. We will just simply copy it and paste it in the API token section in Pabbly Connect. Moving on to the API secret part. So over here, this is the API secret key given. So you just have to unhide it and copy the same and paste it in Pabbly Connect. So I will just simply copy it. And now I have pasted the API secret key over here. So now I will click on Save. So here you can see that it is connected. That means WhatConverts and Pabbly Connect are successfully connected with each other. So now moving on to lead type. Over here, you need to select that what type of a lead you want it to be. So over here in the drop down, I will be selecting it as a transaction lead type. Moving to send notification. So if you want to send an email notification for this lead, so you can go with true, or if you don't want to, so you can simply go with false. So as of now, I will go with false. So now moving to profile field. Over here, you need to select a profile in which you want to add this lead. So for that, I will take you to my WhatConverts account, and you can see that these are the accounts. And you can see over here that these are the profiles which are already existing in my WhatConverts account. So I will go back to Pabbly Connect, and from the drop down, I will be selecting Shopify as the profile. So over here, I have selected Shopify in the profile field. So now moving on to date and time. So make sure that the date and time should be in UTC format that goes by this. I will use mapping. So basically mapping is to insert the data from previous step. So now from the response that we have received from Shopify new order, I will be mapping it over here in date and time. So here is the date and time. I have mapped it. So moving to these fields, as of now in my use case, these fields are not required, so I will leave them blank. But if you want to mention these fields in your use case, you can do that. So now I will just simply scroll down. So if you would have noticed, in all these fields, there was no field for email and the name. So now what I will do is, I will be using this additional fields. For that, I need to click on this plus button. And over here in the label, like I want to mention the mail, so I will simply copy this. And I will paste it over here. And now over here in the value, I will be mapping the email ID over here. I have mapped it successfully. So now moving on to the other additional field, that is to mention the name. So I have clicked on this plus button again. And now in this label, I will again copy the same and paste it over here. And instead of email, I will be writing name over here. So now in the value, I will map the name. So now over here, you can see that the first name is given as desk. I will just put a space. And now I will map the last name, and here's the last name. So that means the name is successfully mapped along with the email. And I will click on save and send test request to see the response. So here in the response received, you can see the account ID, profile ID, and the lead ID is generated. So now I will take you back to my WhatConverts account to show you the created lead. So here in WhatConverts, you can see by the lead ID which we got in Pabbly Connect. Over here, the lead is generated by the name of desk user, and the mail goes as desk@pabblytudes.com. So this is the proof that the lead is successfully generated over here in WhatConverts. So this integration between Shopify and WhatConverts is successful, and the process of creating leads from new Shopify order is automated successfully with the help of Pabbly Connect. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.